because you took advantage of something that was blessed, was given to you, and you took advantage of it. Not only did you take advantage of it, you took advantage of the people. And so we the people that put you in, but we the people that take you out.
As many of you already know, Illinois has quite the rap sheet when it comes to politics. It's a long tale of politicians playing by their own rules, not caring much about the rest of the people.
The one-time Speaker of the Illinois House joins a long list of politicians getting indicted. In fact, Illinois ranks near the top of the most corrupt states in the country.
From 1983 to 2018, Illinois was home to 1,978 public corruption convictions. That's more than one public corruption conviction per week for 35 years running.
You might remember me talking about Tiffany A. Henyard from Dalton quite a bit on this channel. Henyard's story is like something that came out of a movie. A mayor knee-deep in corruption. But guess what? Just hop over to the next town that is literally less than 2 miles away. We got another mayor, Lawrence Jackson of Riverdale, caught in the FBI net with a bunch of felony charges.
The FBI confirms it searched the home of Riverdale Mayor Lawrence Jackson today.
Federal indictment has been filed now against the Village of Riverdale's Mayor Lawrence Jackson. Jackson has been in the spotlight for years in connection with a legal fight over a garbage pickup in the south suburb.
You cannot make this stuff up. You just can't. As Riverdale grapples with their own controversy, we can see some comparisons with the super mayor Tiffany Henyard. In a state where political turbulence is like a tradition, the question emerges: should Mayor Henyard be worried? Could she be the next one to receive an indictment from the FBI? Let's get into it. Shout out to Nate, the lawyer, who talked about this a couple of days ago. I watched that video and then I had to check out what was this Mayor Lawrence and what the hell he was doing. It's hard to believe that you have another mayor with accusations of being corrupt just right next to Tiffany Henyard. Like, what is going on? Is there some kind of school of corruption that these people are going to learn how to be as corrupt as possible? We're gonna dive into the complexities surrounding Mayor Lawrence challenges and explore the similarities with the issues facing Mayor Tiffany Henyard. But let's break down the story of Mayor Lawrence Jackson. Jackson was a Cook County corrections officer. Lawrence Jackson has been serving as mayor of Riverdale, Illinois since he was sworn in on May 2nd, 2013. So he's been there for 10 years. He's been drawing a decent salary with some benefits and a car allowance. His tenure as mayor is marked by notable initiatives aimed at enhancing the quality of life in Riverdale. Jackson's efforts led to securing a substantial $7.4 million grant for flood drainage infrastructure improvements, a critical step towards protecting the community from flooding. He further prioritized public safety and neighborhood aesthetics by installing new residential streetlights, thereby enhancing the security of Riverdale streets. Another significant achievement under Jackson's leadership was the destruction of the Hazard's Granary, paving the way for new development opportunities and revitalizing a key area of the town. Now, at one point, Jackson was making strides in fostering fiscal transparency, ensuring that the budgetary process was more accessible and understandable to residents, reflecting his commitment to accountable governance.
Some residents we spoke with say the mayor, who's been re-elected twice and is now serving his third term, has generally done a good job keeping the city running, but they have little knowledge of the federal charges.
But apparently this is where everything kind of goes in the wrong direction. Jackson's tenure as mayor has been shadowed by some serious legal issues. He is now facing an indictment of charges of perjury and obstruction of justice, allegations stemming from a civil deposition and a lawsuit involving a former city vendor.
Federal indictment outlining the charges 49-year-old Lawrence Jackson is facing following a lengthy federal investigation alleging Jackson received secret payments from a garbage and recycling firm.
So this mayor is in trouble with the feds. The feds dropped this indictment accusing him of some shady dealings involving his trucking business, Centennial Holdings. This story goes back to March 2018. Jackson and his wife, who apparently didn't know the first thing about trucking, started this company. But it wasn't really their business. The brains and the money behind it was from James and Kelly Bracken of Riverdale Materials LLC. They were the ones pulling the strings, funding everything from trucks to insurance. So now this is where the story gets a little bit more twisted. The Brackens were also behind a waste recycling facility in Riverdale, which got the green light from the village under Jackson's watch. Get it? You see what's going on? But the plot thickens with a lawsuit filed against Riverdale Materials by Tri-State Disposal, a rival in the garbage business. They claim that Jackson played favorites, even reshuffling the village zoning board to help the Brackens.
Disposal in Riverdale had the contract for garbage pickup in the town until 2018. That's when the company alleges Riverdale Mayor Lawrence Jackson instead maneuvered to award the contract to another company that he was allegedly affiliated with.
Typical Illinois corruption politics. The drama doesn't just stop there. Mayor Jackson is accused of lying through his teeth all about this in a deposition in 2021. He played the "I don't know what's going on" card, saying that his wife handled the business and denied any involvement in giving the Brackens a spring cleanup contract over Tri-State. The charges are saying that he was trying to hide the Brackens' involvement and his own role in this whole mess. Riverdale, the small town with big problems, has seen their share of controversy. This mayor tried to paint a picture of progress and stability, but this indictment is throwing a big wrench in that narrative. And to top it off, the FBI showed up at his door.
The video from a viewer is from May 2022 when the FBI raided Jackson's house,
digging deeper into what is going on in Riverdale under his watch. Now, let's flip the script and talk about Mayor Tiffany Henyard of Dalton. She and Jackson can be characters in the same political show. Both had had the FBI snooping around, checking out how they handle the cash and run their towns. They have been in the hot seat for a while, with people questioning if they're on the up and up. Jackson is knee deep in some serious stuff, obviously. We're talking about perjury and the obstruction of justice, all tied up with this lawsuit and the city vendor. Henyard, on the other hand, is dealing with some broader drama. She's facing heat in how she handles the finances and running the show as both mayor and Thornton Township supervisor. But we both can say that Mayor Jackson and Henyard are running into the same problem. Running a town isn't just about cutting the ribbons, making speeches, getting on social media, having big billboards. It's a tough gig, full of twists and turns, full of responsibility. You might be trying to do good, but if you are selfish, only looking out for yourself, you're gonna find yourself in all types of legal and ethical battles. It's a complex world being mayor, but when you are corrupt, you are hurting everyone and only enriching yourself. If I was Tiffany Henyard, I would be extremely worried, considering just 2 miles away, there's another mayor getting raided by the FBI. There's a good chance that in this year, Tiffany Henyard may have to deal with a raid or two. What do you guys think? Put in the comments below. Do you think this will be the year that Henyard gets some kind of indictment from the FBI? Put in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And if you got to this end of the video and you haven't been subscribed, hit subscribe, share it out. Appreciate all of your support. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.